Hello, welcome to Stephe Speak, Xtra Speak. I don't even know what episode this is, because I'm useless, actually, is the real reason. But today I'm going to be talking about burgers, and that's it, just burgers. Like, what makes a good burger, what's my favourite burger, and what's the most expensive burger in the world. Let's speak about that. Welcome to Stephe Speak, Xtra Speak. A little more prattle on everything and nothing. Hello, welcome to Xtra Speak. Thanks for joining me. Burgers. One of them things that you can get super cheap, or apparently spend a ludicrous amount of money on. I'm getting better at researching before I do episodes. Well, I'll say that. I literally sat down at my computer and my equipment, and I've just eaten a burger for tea, and it was delicious, made by me. And I thought, I could speak about burgers and what I like, and etc. And then I just thought, I wonder what the most expensive burger in the world is. Googled it, and that's the research. So you can thank me later. So basically, I love a beef burger, love a chicken burger as well. You know, I'm not averse to a chicken burger. There's something about a good beef burger, and for me, what makes a good beef burger is a nice quality patty. Good quality beef. Everyone goes on about these smash burgers, which are delicious, but just make a burger. And you can't go wrong with making your own burgers as well. It's really simple. Everyone goes, it's really hard and they fall apart. Make them right. Just follow a basic recipe, season it as you think right, and eat it. And it'll be better than most things you buy in the shops. Plus, you know what's going into it. Anyway, really good quality patty. And you don't have to pay dear for that. Like, tonight, we were eating, Wagyu beef, but it wasn't, Wagyu beef, the expensive stuff. But it was nice. Really, really, really lean. A little bit of fat in it just to give it some flavour, but when I cooked it, it didn't absolutely melt away to nothing. Sometimes you get these burgers and they literally just melt to nothing. You start off with a really nice thick juicy patty, and then you think, actually, I don't know what's going on. It's now it looks like a McDonald's burger. Sorry, throwing shade at McDonald's. McDonald's are just reliable, aren't they? You go there, you know what you're getting. But it's not the best, is it? If you're going to have a burger, if you want to go and enjoy a burger, you don't go to McDonald's, I think is what I'm saying. So for me, it's a good quality patty, nice cheese that's not overpowering, but a good strength, and melty cheese as well. You need the cheese to be melted on the patty, and I like gherkins. I'm very particular though how I have it tonight. I had a patty, some just slightly seared onions, just so they start sweating a little bit and get slightly soft, and I melt the cheese on them as well as the burger, and a little bit of lettuce, and I found some piri sauce from Nando's in the fridge, a little sachet from when we had a takeaway a few months ago. And I thought, I'll just whack that on it, and it was friggin' delicious. It was really, really nice. But one of my favourite toppings on a burger is gherkin. Gherkin, cheese, a little bit of salad, a little bit of lettuce, bit of tomato. Nearly said coconut then, I don't know why. Something, simple. But I think a lot of people try and overstack things, so they'll put bacon on it. For me, it's bacon and cheese, and maybe a bit of lettuce, or maybe just that on its own. You can have a little bit of sauce. Sometimes it's burger sauce for me. Sometimes it's tomato sauce. Sometimes it's a bit of, sometimes even ranch or sour cream or something like that. But it all depends. For me, I'm very particular about what's in the burger, to what sauce what goes with it. Tonight's burger was lovely. I really enjoyed it. It was simple. Beef, cheese, onion, bit of lettuce, nice sauce, boom. And the bun was nice, like a seeded bun. Glorious. I don't know how much that would cost. That burger probably cost, I don't know how much the burgers were, probably £2 for the burger, because I know they were reasonably expensive. probably $3.50 for the burger. So I say $1.75 for the burger. Say, yeah, I would say that burger probably cost about £3. You know, and if you go McDonald's nowadays, if you go to McDonald's, a burger meal, if you buy the burgers on their own, they're well expensive. The meals are a little bit better value, but a lot of McDonald's meals now are like $6.99, $7.99, $8.99. And if you want the burger on its own, you're like paying a fiver, £6. It's ridiculous. What's going on with the world? But apparently the most expensive... my brain works in a very peculiar way. Apparently the most expensive burger in the world costs about just shy of $6,000. Yeah. It's pretty mental. I don't, apparently it's made from ground A5 Japanese Wagyu beef, which is, like, expensive, and chuck short ribs, whatever the fuck they are. Michael, you'll know. Help me out. Michael's my brother-in-law. It's topped with white truffles, paleta aberico bellota ham. Obviously some sort of expensive ham. And I probably just absolutely butchered the pronunciation of that. Onion rings with Dom Perignon butter. Oh, batter. God, I need to put my glasses on. Beluga caviar and king crab. All this is between 2 halves of saffron gold leaf bun, which also has some Dom in it as well. And it's called the Golden Boy. Served with barbecue sauce. Yeah. Apparently it's got coffee, luwak coffee, and Macallan single malt whiskey in the ingredients of the sauce. Which, the Dalton's the place that serves it, which is where? Where is this place? It doesn't even say. Does it say? I'm guessing it's some... the Netherlands. There you go. The latest is Robert Jan de Veen of the Daltons in Voorthuizen in the Netherlands. Again, sorry for the pronunciation. If you're from the Netherlands, I'm very sorry. Maybe I should... my brother's girlfriend's from the Netherlands. I'm sure she'd know how to pronounce it. Well, quite obviously, she lives there. Yeah, but apparently $6,000 for that. And apparently it's taken over from the previous most expensive one, which was in Las Vegas. But apparently it says here that the reason the previous one was so expensive because it was served with really expensive wine. So the burger wasn't actually that much, but the bottle of wine was like $3,500. So, and that was at the Mandalay Bay Casino, and it was called Fleur. The burger at the Fleur restaurant in Mandalay Bay, and it cost $5,000. It was again Wagyu beef, foie gras, and black truffle shavings, and a bottle of 1995 Chateau Petrus from Bordeaux, which accounts for much of the cost apparently. Reading this off. What's the robreport.com, whatever that is. I've never heard of this website. But I don't know why that burger from the floor in the Mandalay Bay, that sounds more appealing to me. The other one's got too much on it. I feel like a nice burger. Never had foie gras. I would love to try it. I know there's animal rights activists probably saying terrible things about me right now, but I eat animals, so I can't really say too much about it. And black truffle. See, that sounds very, very rich, but delicious. And yeah, and Chateau Peru, as it's a Bordeaux, I'm guessing it's red wine, is it? I don't know. I'm not really up on more wines. Don't really drink wine. I definitely wouldn't be friends with Fraser, would I? But yeah, I think that's excessive anyway. Like, even if I was minted, I wouldn't buy that. Yeah, I would. I went back on that quickly. I think that's one of the things. If you were absolutely minted, you'd probably buy that to share with someone. Just say you had it. It's a whole different world when you're a millionaire, isn't it? Like $5,000 is like interest for half a month, depending on how much you've got. Some people's money makes them $100,000 a month, so that's like spending £20 on a meal. So it's mind-boggling, really. Yeah. So with me, I'm quite a not plain person, but I like I like complements of flavors. I don't like loads of stuff in one go. So I think that first one with like the crab. What did it have on crab? Beluga caviar, onion rings made with Dom Perignon batter, Wagyu beef made with and chuck short ribs topped with white truffles. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. I mean, it all sounds delicious, and there's a picture of it, and it looks incredibly decadent. It doesn't look that big for the price, I must admit. But the gold leaf bun really puts me off, actually. Like, people always rich people seem to love eating gold. That's the appearance I get, because there's a lot of expensive foods out there that include gold leaf. Like, there's a pizza you can get, I think it's in Dubai, and it's just covered in gold leaf. Why? I'm guessing it's that thin you won't be able to taste it, but why? Why would you want to do that? I don't eat gold. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, so I'm quite simple with my flavors, really. Just like nice basic combinations. And a manageable size as well. This is what I always hate when you go somewhere and they make these like, they call them like gourmet burgers, don't they? Where the patty is about 2 inches thick, and then they pile like half a tomato on, some lettuce, onion rings, and then they have to skewer it with like a 12-inch like cocktail stick so it doesn't fall down. And it's like, how am I meant to, like, even if you squish it, all the shit comes out of it, and you can't put sort of sauces everywhere, it's running down your arm, and you can't get your mouth around it. You can't take one delicious bite all the way through it. So for me, you've got to be able to get your mouth around it to take a cross-section. So if you can't get it physically in your mouth to take a bite of each flavour, then what's the point? It's all my opinion, obviously. Like, I'm sure there's people out there that love going to them gourmet places, and then, that's each their own on all that jazz. But I also don't mind a cheap burger occasionally. Like, I'm not talking about McDonald's or anything like that, or people rave about Five Guys. For me, I have one. I've had one in my life, and it was okay. It was dear going there as well. And that was a while ago too. But there's a local like takeaway that we go to, like a kebab house, and they just have these generic beef patties, and I'm presuming they're probably like a mixture of different meats. I don't know. I feel like they are, because they have like a different flavour. Maybe it's because they're made of arseholes and ear rolls and stuff. I don't know, but their burgers are really nicely seasoned, and they're just nice burgers, and they're obviously super cheap as well. So it kind of gets me wondering what's in them, to be honest, because they can't be the best for you, and they're obviously super cheap because they're obviously making loads on the food there. So I don't know, but they're just delicious, and I think every so often just having a cheap burger like that is just appealing to me. But I would much prefer, like, even if I'm out, I criticise burgers. It's very rare when I go out and I have a burger and I think, I wouldn't have done that. I would have done that differently. It's very rare when I go, no, that burger was spot on. I think that's happened to me twice, and annoyingly, I can't even remember where they were, so I can't even go back. But yeah, I'd much prefer going out, either making my own burgers from scratch, which I don't do as much. When I lived on my own, I used to do that a lot more often. I don't know why. I think it's because I used to portion meat out. So when I buy some mince, I'd portion half it out and make some sort of like chili or something like that, and then the other bit I'd make some burgers while it was fresh. I should start making more of my own burgers. I really did enjoy them. The seasoning is the key for them, and nice meat with enough fat content in. But I'm not a chef. I just know what I like everyone. Have a go at making some burgers. You'll probably be surprised how easy it is and how delicious they are. And let me know what your favourite kind of burger is. The construct. Do you like be able to get all the one in mouthful and get all the flavours in, or do you like to deconstruct a burger? Are you someone that likes to use a knife and fork? Do you cut your burger in half to make it easier to manage? I must admit, I have started to do that. Shame on me. But let me know. Get in contact and let me know what you think about burgers. What's your opinion on burgers? Where's the nicest place you've had a burger so I can sample? And what do you think of a £6,000 burger? Thank you for listening. Take care of yourself, and I'll speak to you soon. You've been listening to Stephe Speak, Xtra Speak. Thanks for listening to my unscripted prattle on everything and nothing. Visit stephenspeak.com for updates, information, and my blog. You can follow more updates on social media at Stephe Speak PC. Thanks very much, and I'll speak to you soon.